Hello there everyone and welcome here to Bathurst for the Red Bull Supercar Tour, round number 10 here of 12 on the schedule. After this race, only 2 races remain to decide a champion. We head to St. Petersburg after this and then finale at Yas Marina. So it is go time, especially for those guys high in the points. As we just had our commands right there. So Fitzwater and Kenny Myatt will start on the front row today. Myatt grabbed the pole, Fitzwater to his outside. So after last round at Barber, Fitzwater got the win, his second of the season, his 5th in his career here in the Red Bull. Fitzwater is your new points leader, 13 points ahead of Mitchell Collins, who gained 3 spots after last round. And there's Remy Fisher, Zane Davidson, and Lane Sanders. That is your top 5 in the standings. And really, only the top 4 has a shot at a championship right now. But here we go. Pace cars already down pit road. Our first time here at Barber. The green flag waves. Into the first corner they go. A couple of guys shooting it wide right there. Got into the dirt. Down a long stretch here. And I believe that's Davidson, right? Yeah, it is Davidson in the 10, challenging Kenny Myatt here for the race lead. Really tricky road course here for a lot of these guys as Myatt shoots out with the lead here as he's able to clear the 10 of Zane Davidson. Oh, behind them, car in the wall, that was Brandon Mayhew. Oh, and he slams the wall again and up and over Mitchell Collins in the 1. And a huge crash is going to slow down a lot of these guys. And they're both still going somehow, but that's going to take a lot of guys out of contention early here as they're so far back. As we saw all that unfolded right there. As we head back up to the front, it's Myatt with the race lead. Zane Davidson not too far back, car into the wall. Jonathan Skull. Oh, and another car, Fitzwater, your points leader. And he's going to lose a ton of positions. He's still going, but with major damage to that 16. Last race's winner. And a tough break right there for Fitzwater. As Myatt continues to lead over Davidson. Skull is right there, 3rd. Go back here. They're still all bunched up back here for position. Everyone going around Fitzwater. In that 16, he's definitely suffered some major damage right there, guys. As he's really slowing off pace. And from being on top last race at Barber to now having some major issues early here in the race on lap 1, Baranowskis is going to try to go by contact, and around goes Baranowskis. Oh, and slams into the wall, up and over. I'm not sure who that is. That's Mills right there. As both drivers, looks like their day is done. Myatt leads lap 1. We're going to go back and look at this here. Looks like Baranowskis trying to maneuver around the slow car of Fitzwater and didn't realize that Mills was there. Both drivers went around. Mills hard on the brakes. Look at this. Rear end slams into that concrete barrier and then gets hit again. Never seen anything like that. Wow. And Mills just had a full head of steam and was coming, you know, on the outside right there and just got into Baranowskis, who went over, and major hit right there. Rear ended the wall and then gets hit again and flips, and she doesn't exactly go over. Not really, she didn't really flip, but a big crash. Looking at it full time here. And she was just on the brakes, hoping for the best. That's a hard hit, guys. Look at this, riding on board Mills he's probably wondering what the heck, but she was just trying to, man, what a hit. That is a nasty hit right there for Baranowskis, and both those drivers are out of the race here early on at Bathurst, but most everyone, single file drivers, still overshooting this corner, getting into the wall right there or getting into the dirt. And there's Fitzwater on pit road. Baranowskis, Mayhew, Collins is also coming down pit road. But Kenny Myatt in the 12, still your race leader. Zane Davidson not far behind in 2nd. He's kind of lost touch though to the 12 as right on board with Davidson here. Looking for his 2nd win of his career and of the season, but Myatt looks really quick right now. Myatt He's also looking for his first Red Bull Series win ever, and his first here in Norla. Skull and Nanako are third and fourth. Nanako looks like he's catching Jonathan Skull right there. This is a really tricky corner too. They got to be careful of. Side by side right here, Jameson and Lane Sanders as he gets into the wall right there. See, told you that corner was a bit tricky to get through, and a bit of contact with the wall. Jameson right there as these guys racing really hard, trying to clear each other. Neither driver wanting to give an inch. The 7 may be a little bit better right here, or maybe the 5. He has a preferred line. Patrick Holub back here watching these guys. Joshua Hyatt is up here as well. You also have Michael Collins in the 88. He's been running quiet all season long. Another side-by-side, Logan York and Desmond Allen. Mayhew Usman in the middle, all back here with damage, and those guys had went down pit road, but Myatt's still leading. Fisher, I believe that is, on pit road right there. Myatt's going to come around and lead the lap again. Last time it was almost a second. This time it's well over a second now, so 12 is really fast. Davidson isn't really getting any closer right there, and that was Fisher on pit road. Tough break for guys like Fitzwater and Collins, who are out of this thing really early. Both drivers who are up there in the standings for this championship run. Fitzwater's going to need a really good run out there now at St. Petersburg. Side by side right here, Jonathan Skull, Casey Nanako, who has finally caught up to Skull, but not able to complete the pass. Shot on board with the helmet, came here, really tight corner. Out to the right-hander right here uphill. Gotta be careful not to get in that bump right there as he gets sent into the wall. You saw that happen to Skull right there, and again he gets into the wall. Nanako now on the attack. And Nanako's gonna clear him, a really tight corner right there. It's Casey Nanako now up to P3. He is running higher in the standings than Skull, I believe. Zane Davidson, he's been pretty consistent, but... Oh, and Skull slams that barrier right there. And he's going to have some major damages now after that one. I doubt he'll be able to catch Nanako now as Rutherford, William Rutherford in the 55 right now. Under pressure from Christian Russell in the 8. Teammate of Zane Davidson, who's up there in second. Looks like the 7 is just a tad bit quicker. Another battle right here, Jameson and Billy Kidd. Jameson kind of caught up to Kidd, and around Kidd he went now. Lane Sanders going to try and do the same. So he's putting the pressure now on Billy Kidd, who's been running really good these last couple of races. The season started out really bad for them, and it seemed like they just got to hang on things now. Wondering if they'll return for next season. Oh, and car into the wall right here. Brandon Mayhew in the 14, who already had to go down pit road and service his car. But Kenny Myatt is still out front in 12 as he overshoot the corner right there a little bit. The lead is now at 2.2 seconds and growing. So it just looked like that 12 just has raw speed right now. Close battle right here. Russell still trying to get past Rutherford. This is where you get a really good draft down this long stretch here, and if you have speed, this is where this is your chance to really make a pass. You see right here, Russell just looking a bit faster than Rutherford right now. Into these tight corners, uphill through the S's. Really tight corner right here. You got to be on the brakes and get control of your car. You got to get a really good drive off right here, not to get into that wall as Russell did right there. And he's going to lose a ton of grounds now on Rutherford. Yeah, Myatt is just gone now at this point. He's just got to not make a mistake throughout the rest of the race, and he's got this thing in the bag. But we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back here, everyone, to Bathurst for round number 10 of 12 here in the Red Bull Supercar Tour. Race leader still Kenny Myatt. He's grown. He's has a 5-second lead now over second place, which is now the 22 of Casey Nanako. Zane Davidson had some problems, and we have other drivers getting into that wall that we were talking about, and some of them have taken their car to the garage and down a pit road. So there's Zane Davidson, who actually has now scored second. So Nautico looks like he had some problems, and right now Myatt just, look at this, almost an 8-second lead. He's just on it. He has made no mistake. Everyone else has made at least one mistake so far this race. Myatt, your race leader, he's got this track figured out with this almost 8-second, basically an 8-second lead now over second place Zane Davidson. He has not really shown much speed beside Circuit of the Americas. That was round 1. But now we're seeing that same speed again, and this time it's going to stick with him. It'll be 2 to go when they come around the line this time by. He's going to keep an eye on this corner right here. No problem so far. Just don't get into that wall right there. It's going to destroy your car. That's a guaranteed. Same thing happened to Nautico after he got second, and then boom, into the wall, and he's now really slow, and William Rutherford into the wall now. Oh, careful, careful. Samet Oskin nearly T-boning him right there, but Rutherford into the wall hard, and he is done. And he was having such a good run too, mate. Man, tough break right there for Rutherford. He's now out of the running here at Bathurst, but I thought that was Kenny Myatt. That's Brandon Mayhew. That scared me. But here's Myatt right here. Very similar paint schemes, of course. They're teammates. But he's not going to go down pit road. Mayhew's going to get out the way just to not slow his teammate down, help him to a win. 2 to go this time by at Bathurst. Looking for his first win, made his first ever appearance here in Norla in the Red Bull Series out there at Circuit of the Americas. Has not had much luck this season, but things could be a turnaround. Anything could still happen in these last couple laps, so don't want to jinx anything. Battle right here. Looks like Logan York is a bit quicker than, I believe that's the 15 of Joshua Hyatt. It is Hyatt with some major damage to his car. Logan York, he's been having a really rough season as well, so he's taking all the positions he can right now to hopefully finish off strong. Brandon Mayhew Samet Oskin and Michael Connors are battling side by side right here. Oskin looks just a little bit quicker here as he's able to clear the 88. Oskin is yet to win this season as well. The only time we've seen him run well at a road course, I believe, was at the Charlotte Roval in the Cup Series last season. Was so close to a win, but pitted coming to the checkered. Davidson, Jonathan Skull right here, who's not catching Myatt at all. Most everyone is now single file for the most part. This is a really quick corner right here. Just got to be careful with the handling of your race car battle right here. Ousmane Hamid and Abby Jacobs in the 50. Both drivers who's been struggling this season. Hamid, who's a former Pro Series driver, side by side right there. Oh, and she's going to slam the wall. And it's going to allow Logan York behind these guys to try and catch him. But Abby Jacobs getting into the wall right there. And look at the run York has. He's going to most likely go around both those guys as with 2 to go. Coming to the white flag this time by for Kenny Myatt. A flawless race so far. He just has to do this one more lap.
White flag this time.
White flag is in the air for Kenny Myatt. In the corner 1, drives it a bit wide. He does have a whole lot of breathing room. About 7 seconds, almost 8 seconds really. I believe the lead shrunk a little bit that time by, but I think he's just not pushing as hard as he was throughout the race. With how far back those other guys are. Side by side right here, Ousmane Hamid and Jacobs once again finally able to clear that time by. A really quick corner right here and a big left-hander. Hamid drove it in there trying to get the position back. Jacobs just look a little bit quicker right now. Having a really good run. This is for the top, or that was for the top 10 spot, so you can imagine how hard the 50 is going to try to keep Ousmane Hamid behind her. As we make our way back to your race leader, Kenny Myatt, half a lap to go. Looking for his first win here in the Red Bull. Another flawless corner. The speed we're seeing out of this 12 team, if they've had this all season long, no doubt they'd be up here battling for the championship. But anything can still happen. The points are still really tight, so I wouldn't exactly count him out, but he's gonna need solid finishes these next two races side by side right here. And 𝙉𝙊𝙍𝙇𝘼 in the 20, battling with Michael Collins, gets into the wall. He's gonna lose that position. Kenny Myatt into the final couple corners here at Bathurst. A flawless race for this 12 team. Zero mistakes compared to everyone else who has made at least one. Has led every single lap since he took the lead, has not looked back. Out of the final corner then, his first checker flag in his career, and in Norla, Kenny Myatt wins it at Bathurst.
Yeah, baby, we won. Yes, sir. Good job.
How about that for the 12 team? First victory for them. And it's a big one, a dominating one too. The lead just kept increasing for the most part. And they're going to get it done. These guys still battling for a top 10 spot here. Or really, this is for 11th. 𝙉𝙊𝙍𝙇𝘼, who's way ahead of him now, has the top 10 spot. Logan York making some moves right there, being aggressive. He's going to go around 𝙉𝙊𝙍𝙍, who I believe have some damage from an earlier incident, so he's no challenge to those guys. But Kenny Myatt will see victory lane for the first time here in the Red Bull Series. And it should be a big confidence booster going into St. Pete's out there. So Myatt gets the win. Davidson once again is going to get runner-up. Jonathan Skull is going to get third. Casey Nanako fourth. And Christian Russell running at your top 5. Patrick Holub, Michael Collins, 𝙉𝙊𝙍𝙇𝘼, Jesse Jameson, and 𝙉𝙊𝙍𝙍 your top 10. Congratulations to Myatt. He finally gets to do some donuts here for this Bathurst crowd. And he's hoping to get at least 2 more of these with 2 races to go. It's going to be tough because guys like Fitzwater and Collins and Fisher and Zayden Davidson, all those guys are going to be working really hard to try to get the wins for these final 2 races. So next round we head to St. Pete's for the penultimate round of the Red Bull Series, and then finally the finale at Yas Marina. It should be a fun one. Thank you guys for watching. Congratulations again to Kenny Myatt on the win, and we'll get you down to victory lane here and to the standings after round 10. Meanwhile, the Pro Series guys will finish up their season for the finale at Vancouver.
Just get through.